Alrighty, hey guys. So on my project, I decided to go ahead and do three famous breakfast food places. And those places would be IHOP, not too fast, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel. A lot of people, the reason why I chose these three places because a lot of people are familiar with them. Cracker Barrel isn't really everywhere, but like out of the 15 people that I did go ahead and ask, people knew it or have eaten it before. A lot of field trips that we take up North Florida from Fort Lauderdale, we do stop at Cracker Barrel, so that's why it was one of the options. So my scenario was this voting chart will be based on common breakfast food places, the most that people are acquainted with, like I mentioned earlier. The three breakfast places are IHOP, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel. In this chart, IHOP will be I, Denny's will be D, Cracker Barrel will be C, to make things a little easier since the words are kind of lengthy. So I did go ahead and ask 15 of my closest friends to go ahead and rank them one as their top, where they would go first, and three their last place. So this is the chart right here. This is like after the tally. But what I would go ahead and show you first is the data. So I did go ahead and color code it. So the names are on to the left. So like I did go ahead and make a key. So Cracker Barrel was C, IHOP is green, and Denny's is purple. So what I did go ahead and mostly notice is that most of my friends did like IHOP as their first choice, and then Denny's, and then Cracker Barrel, according to the data that I did go ahead and note here. So what did I go ahead and do is from the data that I have here, bear with me one moment, here, I went and entered everything in this chart. This chart is all the data that I have. So at the top row, this is the 15 people. Since there was three options that I did give 15 people, it was equal out to 45 options. So I did go ahead and list the choices from first to last on the left. And then the I was for IHOP, Cracker Barrel, Denny's. And then this is the, like, for example, the first choice, IHOP had 9. And then first choice people that chose Cracker Barrel was 2. First choice people that chose Denny's was 4. And if you go ahead and notice that these coincide, so Cracker Barrel was only chosen twice. So it's going to show Cracker Barrel first has only been chosen twice. So let's go ahead and get to the actual 4 voting method. So for the first voting method, for polarity method, IHOP wins based on the chart. 9 out of 15 people chose them first, and that's more than 50%. So you can go ahead and put that one as the first one. The second voting method, polarity with elimination, IHOP still wins because 9 out of 15 is majority. So I got the first and second one mixed up. The second one is out of majority. The first one is the number. So the third one, the border count method, I did go ahead and put the chart right here so you can go ahead and see. But I did go ahead and do the chart right here. No, the chart's right here, but the work is right here. So I went and go ahead and I did IHOP 93521 times 38, the Cracker Barrel one, and the Denny's. So all the work for the border count method is right here. You can go ahead and see. So IHOP still won. It had 38. And then for the pairwise comparison method, I didn't put the chart because I just scrolled up because the chart's the same chart. I just copied and pasted it. So I did go ahead and just do the work down here. So this is the formula that was in our notes. So this is the number of candidates. So I had 3, and then this would be the number of candidates minus 1. So I did go ahead and rewrite it. So The number of candidates I had was 3, which was IHOP, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel. And then minus 1. So 6 times 2, 3, this is 2. So 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2. So remember, this is over. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we're going to have 3 comparisons total. So for the first comparison, I did Cracker Barrel versus Denny's. Denny's won. The second one I did was Denny's versus IHOP. IHOP won. And then the third comparison that I did go ahead and do was Cracker Barrel versus IHOP, and IHOP won. So basically, for all 4 of my voting methods, IHOP did go ahead and win. I was kind of surprised because after I did go ahead and did it, I thought it was going to give me different answers. Just like we did in the notes, because I assumed all 4 voting methods gave you different answers, but that's not completely true. You actually have to work it out, and then sometimes all 4 will give the same answers. Like she did say, not all of them will give different answers. So in my mini project, all 4 did give me the same answers based on the data that's here and the data that was entered in this chart. Alrighty, that's about it for my mini project. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.